Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that I know many of you have been waiting for: why narcissists are so stingy. Now, let's be honest. Dealing with a narcissist can feel like running a marathon barefoot, exhausting, painful, and you're wondering why you signed up in the first place. But what makes it even worse? Their stinginess. Yes, the narcissist's stinginess isn't just about money. It's a deeper, calculated tool they use for control. Before we dive in, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Let's get into it. So, why are narcissists so stingy? To understand this, we need to peel back the layers of their personality like an onion. But fair warning, the more layers you peel, the more you will want to cry. Narcissists are fundamentally selfish by nature. Their world revolves around one person, themselves. From the very beginning, when they showered you with affection, gifts, and attention, they weren't being generous. Nope. They were investing, not in you as a person, but in their control over you. Let me put it this way. If a narcissist spends money, they typically seek one of two things: either a guaranteed return on investment, whether emotional, social, or material, or a means to gain power and control. For them, every dollar spent is a string attached to you. But once they've reeled you in, they start pulling back. The gifts, the dates, the acts of kindness, gone. And in their place, stinginess, manipulation, and a whole lot of excuses. The psychological roots of narcissistic stinginess. Let's dig deeper into why narcissists behave this way. Their stinginess can be traced back to three main reasons. First, narcissists are control freaks in disguise. While they may split costs or appear to be fair, their true goal is to maintain control over the financial aspects of the relationship. By keeping you financially involved, they ensure you stay connected to them, whether it's emotionally or practically. It may seem like fairness at first, but it's really about creating an environment where they still have power. They want you to feel like you're contributing equally, but at the same time, they rely on your dependence to manage the relationship. It's a subtle way of maintaining control without appearing overtly dominant. Second, narcissists have a fear of scarcity, even when they're financially comfortable. They believe there's never enough, whether it's money, love, or attention. This mindset drives their stinginess, as they fear that giving too much will make them vulnerable or lose the control they've worked hard to keep. Lastly, a narcissist's emotional deprivation mirrors their financial stinginess. Just as they withhold money or material support, they also withhold affection, attention, and validation. For them, it's all part of the same strategy, controlling you through both emotional and financial means, ensuring that you're always in a state of needing more. Real-life examples and relatability. Let's dive into some real-life examples that may sound all too familiar. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your narcissistic partner refuses to contribute to household expenses, even though they earn more than enough? It's as if they expect you to handle everything while they enjoy the luxury of avoiding responsibility. They may even guilt-trip you for buying something unnecessary, like groceries or basic necessities, even though they're perfectly capable of helping out. It's a mind game that makes you feel guilty for spending money on what's essential while they sit comfortably, refusing to pitch in. And then there's the lavish self-indulgence. Have you ever watched in disbelief as your partner spends excessively on extravagant gifts for themselves, new clothes, gadgets, or trips, while you and the kids are left to make do with scraps? It's a classic example of how narcissists prioritize their own desires over the needs of their family. They make sure they're living well while you're left struggling, all under the guise of saving or being smart with money. Sound familiar? It's like living with someone who's incredibly stingy, but refuses to learn the lesson of generosity. Narcissists don't change. They just get craftier. They might disguise their stinginess as being financially responsible, but deep down, their behavior remains the same. It's all about them, and they don't see a problem with leaving you to fend for yourself. The Stingy Narcissist's Playbook. Let's take a moment to talk about some classic narcissist tactics when it comes to being stingy. One of their favorite moves is what I like to call the compliment con artist. They might say something like, "Why do you need a new dress? You look great in the one you've had for 5 years." It's a way of making you feel like you're being wasteful for wanting something new, while they avoid spending a dime. Then there's the budget boss move. They'll say, "We don't need a vacation this year. Let's just stay home and enjoy each other's company for free." In their mind, it's all about making you feel like a vacation isn't really necessary, all while they avoid any cost or effort to give you a break. And let's not forget the discount dictator. When it's time for a birthday gift, they might throw out, "You want a birthday gift? Sure, here's a coupon for 10% off, but you have to pay the rest." It's not generosity. It's more about the illusion of giving without actually investing in you. These are just a few examples of how narcissists take stinginess to the next level. But remember, it's never really about the money. It's all about control. By withholding, they ensure they maintain the power in the relationship, making you feel like you're always the one responsible for footing the bill. Breaking free from the cycle. If you're dealing with a narcissist's stinginess, it can feel overwhelming, but there are steps you can take to break free from the cycle. The first and most important action is to take back control of your finances. Start building financial independence, even if it's just by saving a little money on the side. Small steps like these can make a huge difference, giving you a sense of security and autonomy. Next, it's essential to set clear boundaries. Stop allowing them to use money as a weapon to manipulate or guilt trip you. If they try to pressure you into feeling bad about spending, or if they withhold financial support, it's crucial to call it out. Stand your ground and make it clear that their behavior isn't acceptable. Educating yourself about narcissistic behavior is also incredibly empowering. The more you understand how narcissists operate, the better you'll be at recognizing their manipulative tactics and protecting yourself from their control. Knowledge really is power in this situation. Finally, while it's a difficult decision, sometimes the most effective way to regain your freedom is to consider separation. If the relationship is toxic and the narcissist continues to control and manipulate, cutting ties may be the best option for your emotional and financial well-being. It's a tough step, but your freedom is worth it. My friend, here's the truth. Life with a narcissist is a constant battle. But you deserve better. You deserve a partner who uplifts you, not one who holds you hostage with their stinginess and selfishness. Before we wrap up, I have a question for you. Have you experienced narcissistic stinginess? How did it affect your life? Share your story in the comments below. I read every single one, and your experiences could help someone else. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into toxic relationships. Until next time, take care, stay strong, and remember, you are worthy of love and respect. See you in the next video.